Hey everybody, welcome back. I had a lot of other stuff planned for this video, but a bunch of stuff for the dynamic head updates released, so I have to talk about them now, so that other video is probably either going to be scrapped or some of it will be really used in next video. So this is the poll showing the dynamic heads. Would you rather 2D faces or dynamic heads? And 97% to 3%. Who's that 3% voting that? And then again, we got, do you, the community, want classic faces removed? 4% yes, and 96% no. Jeez. I've never seen a poll like that, really. Most polls, they're at least like 40-60. Could Roblox be forcing dynamic heads to encourage users to use facial animation so they can constantly age check you? We can use signals from your phone or your camera to animate your face. This is possibly checking as we go. Oh yeah, that's from that quote. It comes from the infamous Opportunity interview David Baszucki did in November with Hark Fork podcast, with the bizarre statement by the CEO. Has raised a lot of questions. Dynamic/animated heads being forced makes it even more concerning. Oh my gosh, David, that's not a good look, man. Showing here, if you don't know why the polls were there, was to show Roblox the update was bad, because they don't seem to think it's a bad update. Also, this is on the dynamic heads, on how the static dynamic heads will be removed. I forgot to mention in my last video what you needed for the new dynamic, the heads. New heads submissions must include a cage model that envelops the head model to support accessory layering, defined eye and mouth regions that respond to blink and mouth open/close animations, expression capabilities, utilizing the minimum 17 fax controls. So yeah, that's what you need for dynamic heads now, but this is posted by Rolling Mons. Just wanted to make an update on this post regarding the recent leaked heads people may be finding. These heads do not contain a mood animation on the thumbnail, so they don't serve for what the face will actually look like. We'll only actually be able to see what the dynamic version of the face looks like when Roblox uploads it with the proper mood animation. So yeah, we won't actually know what any of these dynamic heads that they're going to release for that replace the faces will look like until then. We'll already replace the faces. You'll find out what I mean later in the video. But what the versions of the faces will look like, since they're going to be doing it for every face. So yeah, here's another poll that was shown. We polled the face with the ping select roles in our server. These are the results. 4%, 5%, 91% on horrible. 91% on horrible for the update. That just shows how much people just don't want this update. You know how I've been showing polls and I had to scrap the last video? That's actually because when I was starting the other video, this happened. After community feedback, Roblox has addressed some concerns regarding dynamic faces. Roblox will offer a setting for users to disable facial animation in the avatar editor. Dynamic heads will still remain the default when equipping a different head. Now, finally they listened, and it only took them 3 polls that basically went viral. But yeah, finally they actually listened, and it only took a bunch of polls and people get wishing death on David Baszucki. Yes, that is true. If you guys want to see that, there's other videos for that. I gotta show you guys what some of the limiteds look like. Roblox released a post showing some of the replacement for 2D faces, including a lot of limiteds. It's bad. It really is. I mean, to be fair, a lot of these limiteds aren't meant to be 3D. They weren't designed to be 3D. None of these faces were designed to be 3D. But this is what it looks like of the original face. The version 1 that came out back in, like, I think 2024, maybe. And then the version that's out now. So you can see how they changed. Like, it looked like a lot better than they did then, but there's still a lot of them that look bad. I don't know whether that's actually just because it's still the original version, but they just put basically an image on the front showing that instead. Yeah, so there's also more I can show you, so I'm going to show you them now. This is what the original looks like compared to their dynamic counterparts. Now, you can see on the left they look fine, but then you go to the right, and the shiny teeth, the glimmery teeth, what is going on with those teeth, man? What is going on with those teeth? They're really, like, weird looking. But this is the last post I'm going to read out for today. Roblox has released a new response to the dynamic head migration, and it's not looking the greatest. Despite them wanting to keep some faces near one-to-one, or some of them still looking widely off their counterparts, the new switch to turn off facial animation seems promising. But every other aspect isn't looking too great, and it seems wrong that faces people paid thousands and up to millions of Robux on are now forced to usually stylistically different item. Limited faces will be converted to bundles, and users will receive the same serial number, which is good, but there is still gaps inside of the Roblox API that do not put these items on per, which is the current Roblox limiteds. That being said, it makes it harder, if not impossible, for us to track ownership history or compile owner lists for these items. So, yeah, that's what Rollingmon's posted about this. I'm just gonna say thank you for watching this video. Sorry if this video took a while. I've been a bit busy, so yeah. And then this video, we've got a bunch of videos that keep on getting scrapped because stuff just keep on appearing that's just worse, or just the bad update. But yeah, thanks that Roblox actually listens to the community. I'm actually really happy that we're keeping 2D faces. I'm just annoyed that we're still slightly technically being forced to the dynamic heads, but oh well. No one really uses them that often anyway. Can't lie. There's only like a few of them that look good. Like the shiny teeth that I have on my avatar, right? They're the same color as the skin. I don't know why the teeth look like that, but they're the same color as the skin for some reason. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I don't know if I'll post another one 2 days from now, or when I'm gonna have to post another one on Monday or Tuesday. It depends on how long it takes me, because it depends whether I'm gonna have to scrap another video or not. So yeah, I'll see you all then. Bye.